Hello guys, it's the Puerto Rican Critic. And I guess you're wondering, why have I been missing? Or, where have I been? Why did I disappear out of nowhere? Well, let me explain it to you. As you see, after my top 12 video, I was planning on reviewing one of the movies I mentioned. And that movie was going to be The Thief and the Cobbler. I had an outline and script already planned out, but I just never really got around to actually filming it. And I thought about holding off on it for a while, trying to get some movie footage. And then I got a message, a little comment from a fellow subscriber. I'll put his channel name down below or right here in the middle of the video. That told me the Nostalgia Critic was planning on reviewing this movie. And I thought, it's probably not going to be, no big deal. So anyway, I watched the video, and most of the jokes that I was planning on to put in my review were similar to that of the Nostalgia Critic, and some little bits and some nods and some mentions. So if I would have made the video and posted it up, I would have looked like I was ripping off the Nostalgia Critic. And believe me, I am nowhere near a Nostalgia Critic ripoff. So anyway, for a while I've been trying to figure out what movies to review or what to review next, but let me tell you, I had no luck whatsoever. Until one day I was flipping through the channels and I saw this movie. And it's Heath Ledger's last role. It's a fantastic film. And what's that movie called? It's none other than The Imaginarium of Dr Parnassus. Sorry about the glare there. Let me get a little closer. Yep. The Imaginarium of Dr Parnassus. Well, let me give you a little history on this. During the making of this movie, Heath Ledger was planned to have a really huge role, and they filmed his scenes. The sad thing about it, though, Heath Ledger passed away during this time. During the time before the movie was ever finished. So they went to different rewrites and different stages trying to figure out what to do, how to complete this film. And they were left with a choice, either complete the movie or just abandon it and forget it at all. But they decided to complete this movie and dedicate it to Heath Ledger. And in fact, at the end of the movie, it's called A Film to Heath Ledger Made by His Friends. So they got the help of Johnny Depp, Jude Law, and Colin Farrell, all close friends of Heath Ledger, to help finish this film. And since they were dealing with a fantasy concept, such as traveling through the magic mirror, every time Tony, Heath Ledger's character, would go through the magic mirror, or in the Imaginarium, as they call it, his appearance would change depending on the person's imagination, since one imagination could be stronger than the others. Now, the story about this is a little complex. The story features Dr. Parnassus, a man set to be 1,000,000 years old, set to be immortal. And he made a deal with the devil, although they don't call him the devil that much, they mainly just call him Mr. Nick. I'm not sure why, because I don't think that's the name of the devil. I think Beelzebub, or I don't know, my glasses are getting foggy. So, anyway, as the story progresses, you find out that the deal is, whenever Dr. Parnassus lets someone go through the Imaginarium, they have one of two different choices. The right choice, means they would go through Dr. Parnassus' way with a new lease on life and a feeling of rejuvenation and rebirth, to start life anew. Whereas if they decide to go the other path, the devil's way, the devil gets to claim one more soul. Yeah, and Tony comes along, this mysterious stranger, to help bring the Imaginarium back up on its feet. Although there is something about Tony. Tony's not exactly everything he makes himself out to be. And out of all the three people that helped finish this part, I think Johnny Depp's got the shortest scene out of the whole deal. And which is a shame, because Johnny Depp is one of my favorite actors. He's such amazing and a wonder to watch. And Jude Law, well, Jude Law was kind of okay. There was just something about him that I thought was just alright. I will admit, though, I do like watching Jude Law. I mean, I liked him in Repo Man, and in a movie that probably you guys haven't seen, Existence. If you haven't seen Existence, check that out. That's a really cool one. But my absolute favorite out of all of them is Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell is just fantastic. And to be honest, I never actually have seen any of Colin Farrell's work other than this. I mean, I might have saw a little bit of SWAT and that other film he did, Pride and Glory. And, of course, Daredevil. But, you know, I always thought he was just an okay actor. But after watching this, it makes me want to see more of his work, to see what other films he's done. Because he really did do an outstanding job. And I know people like to think of The Dark Knight as Heath Ledger's best role, which he did. He won an award for it, for Best Villain and Best Performance from a Supporting Actor. But I think it was this film that really showed that he is able to create a character, to be charismatic, to only be the person to scrape the surface of the acting. And that's pretty much all I have to say for this movie here. It's a really difficult movie to review and hard to explain its complex story in a short amount of time. But anyway, that's the end of the review. And please check out the Imaginarium of Dr.
I paid your rent in 4 months.
Look, I'll have the rent by next month or 3 or next week or.
Well, tell that to my double-barreled shotgun, you little punk.
All right, don't. I just put down the gun. Just don't shoot the messenger.
Ow! Ow! That hurt! This guy never gives up! Again, not too bad. The nose could use some work, but that can be fixed.
Ever seen an ugly guy running around here?
He wears a hat like this?
Yeah!
Can't say that I have. Want something to drink?
Sure!
Thank you. Don't forget to eat the tip!
Open up the door, moron! You open up this door right now, critic!
Don't need money, don't take me. Don't use credit card to ride this train. Strong and certain, it's cool sometimes, but it might just save your life.
Why, hello there.
I said, get out of here, pervert!
I'm sorry, miss. I'm really sorry. I'm really. Oh my. Oh.
My voice! What happened to my voice? I'm a woman! I'm a lady! I'm a chick! I'm a very handsome woman. I love my hair! I'm so pretty! I feel pretty, oh so pretty! I feel pretty and witty and gay!
This has been a very weird day, to say the least. But I guess it was fun. But why did my face keep changing? Why do I have a magic mirror? And why, this is the big one, why am I a woman? Well, I guess I will never know. But I am the Puerto Rican critic. And I review it because I'm cooler than the nostalgia critic. Good night, everybody.
Don't stop me now. Don't stop me. 'Cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. The shooting star leaping through